Radio station not too far from here, they phoned me, and this is word for word how the conversation went. They went, "Hi Ray, we're doing a feature on parents with disabilities. Can you bring your dad in for a radio interview?" And I was like, let's try that one again. So, do you know what I mean? You're like, oh, I obviously didn't hear that right. And then I went, can you say that again? He went, yeah, we're doing a feature on parents with disabilities. Can you bring your dad in for a radio interview? I was like, my profoundly deaf dad that doesn't speak or hear. And they said, yes. And I was like, okay, are you bringing in a sign language interpreter? And they said, no. And I was like, that's quite funny how much you've cocked this up. So I FaceTimed my dad, and I thought my dad would laugh. And my dad very seriously looked straight down the camera and just signed back to me, and he just went, okay, let's see how far we can take this. And I was like, okay, cool. This is how far we got. We got into a radio studio, not too far from here, and the engineer who was working on it asked me to ask my dad. He said, can you ask him to put some headphones on? So, yeah, this happened. And so I had to interpret like I've done a lot of my life. So I was like, can you headphones? And I didn't know how my dad was going to react. I didn't expect this one, and my dad just went. And he looked around the room for, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds. I was like, I don't know how he's playing this. And then he took them off, and I worked out why. So he took them off, and he signed to me, and he went, can you tell that man I think the headphones aren't working? And I was like, right. Well played, Dave.